What's going on? You're tuning in to Mario Ramone recap of the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion show season 10. OMG. We have so much to cover. We have from their looks on the reunion show and their looks over the years. And somebody please bring Phaedra back. I need a Chanel brooch with a reed. The girl kept herself fresh and fly, and she kept a reed, just like Miss Kenya Moore, which Andy came in the door shooting at bitches. He came in the door. He was like, why did you get married and you're on a reality show about your life and you were finishing the reunion show and you eloped? Because it's my business. Real talk, let's just be real. And then she's gonna subliminal shade because she was at the end of the couch. The bitch was borderline in the parking lot. Okay, she was borderline in the parking garage. So they set her ass at the end of the couch, and that's Andy them way, the people to show you have done wrong, and we're tapping that ass since you think you're the star of the show and you think you're that bitch. You're gonna sit in the garage with Marlo. Okay, and that's a whole nother show, Marlo. Oh my God, how many? And it's not to read a bitch. But I'm just saying, Real Housewives of Atlanta is supposed to be all about this money, diamonds, and gold, not 6 headshots, okay? Let's just keep it real. And Marlo does, she shanked bitches. She shanked bitches in the line at the cafeteria because that's what she did to Portia. She shanked that bitch. She took Portia's fan and she grabbed it, and that's a physical assault because, bitch, that fan came with me. I brought the fan, bitch, and if you're snatching it, you're snatching like snatching my iPhone or something. And, bitch, I will backslap you. I won't even front slap a bitch. I will backslap a bitch. Let my fan go, bitch. You crazy bitch. OMG. All caps. OMG, all caps. Okay. And so Andy, like I said, came in the door shooting bitches, and then he just circled on around. And back to you, Sheree. Is that She by Sheree after 10 years? Is that She by Sheree you're wearing? And she said, no, it's G by Gucci. And he said, and that's why you're getting fired, bitch. Because you have this platform, and we want you to be like Alexis Carrington, bitch, on Dynasty. Okay? Build your brand. Take cliff notes from Candy. No matter what y'all want to say about Nene, take cliff notes from Nene because I've been to the bottom, now I'm here. Google this bitch network is $14 million. Okay? Okay. So teach me how to motherfucker Dougie. All right? So then so Candy was trying to help her out when Andy asked her. He said, are you wearing She by Sheree? And she says, no, I'm wearing G by Gucci. And then he was like, what about She by Sheree? And then Candy was trying to help her out. She was like, she means your clothing. Andy means your clothing line. And she was like, I know. And then Candy was like, well, bitch, you ain't got to snap at me like a crocodile in Miami. She was like, I won't say shit else to you, honey. And so, Candy was sitting on her dubs, and I love Candy's dress. It was fierce. We got to talk about the clothes. I think Sheree did look good in that G by Gucci. I think the color looked good, the material was good, the cut was good, her hair was good. Sheree knocked the ball out the park. She just did it with her answers. She did it with her story. You can't be a 40-something-year-old woman just going around telling on people, and she said this, and she said, and this your storyline, bitch, and this your storyline, and now you take a collect calls, honey, because they're doing this to you, too. They're like, he's calling her in front of us at dinner, girl. We had a fight. It's just too much. Circle of life. Okay. So you have to be fierce. Yes, you got the house, but we want to see, number one, selling books from you, which we know you had your book and everything, but I don't know if it did number one. We want to see more. We want to see more. Okay? And Kimmy had you on as a partner on Don't Be Tardy, as her Ethel or something. So I just don't understand. I don't understand the whole loyalty with all that. And it's not like you should be mad at it, but you were tugging her wig on Peachtree, and now y'all magnets. I don't get it. Okay? And so back to Andy with these questions. He started asking a lot of questions, and then he started asking Candy questions about her mother. And Candy don't put that shit in her coffee, and if she did, she wouldn't stir it. He was like, so Is your mother a sour lemon? She said, we ain't gonna be talking about my mama, Andy. Because you know Candy will walk out that motherfucking show, honey, and she don't care. Honey, it's all secure. All this shit is extra. Okay? And then Kim started talking about Candy, talking about her ratings and all this. And Candy was like, well, honey, you must not have done the logistics. And then Candy pulled all the, status of her shows, and Candy always starts up high to her debut, from Escape to her wedding, and all these little side shows that Candy does, versus Don't Be Tardy. So, you know, Candy had to eat that out for a moment. She did. She ate it. Okay, so the looks of the year. I would say that Nene has changed the most, of course. Nene's hair has changed, her face, her teeth, her clothes. She's changed the most, okay? And that's not a read. It is what it is. The person who looks the same to me is Kenya. I think that Kenya looks the same. She's always looked the same. And Kenya's been looking like that for 400 years, honey, since she was on Martin. And the girl looks good. I almost blacked out when Sheree said she was going to start doing joggers, like as in sweatsuits. I will follow you home and kill you in your sleep, bitch. I could not believe she said that on that panel. Now, with Sheree's body, if she said she was selling workout gear like those spandex with the little bra things on, you know, the little bra things for ladies and hot pink, and she had her 3 signature colors, like a hot pink, a turquoise, and a white and gold. White and gold. It has to be fancy. You want to look good, feel good when you work out. And then little doing the butt shorts. Now I'm getting literature. But I don't want to buy no damn sweatpants from Sheree. I'm just gonna keep it real. If you were my first cousin, I would tell you, bitch. So don't get in your feelings. All right. And then she starts saying they're coming out in the spring in September. That's fall. Portia, the dress. If it were a satin material, I would have been in love with it. It was crushed velvet, and that is one of the most cheap materials one can get for an after 5 gown. It's just so 1986. It really is 1986. That shit was screaming Pat Benatar, bitch. And I love Portia. I used to be neighbors with Portia. I lived 2 doors down from Portia at Camden Midtown, Portia. When you lived at Camden Midtown and you when you get off the elevator, you walk all the way down and your door was all the way at the end and you had the big 1-bedroom overlooking 2 streets, honey, over the MF Sushi, Chow Boo. Try it on me. I was your neighbor, okay? Because we used to park together up on the roof. So I do love you, but that crushed velvet dress, honey, I don't put that in my coffee, and if I did, I wouldn't stir it. Kenya's husband talking about how the show like made black women look bad, and then everybody was like, what did he say wrong? Stevie Wonder can see this shit. He'd be like, oh my God, are they fighting again? She recorded a roach in her house? Yes, it makes you look bad. Okay, so are we candy coating this shit? If you want me to candy coat it, then everybody looks like Princess. They never fought, argued. Marlo don't have no mugshots. And Candy don't have a sex line. Okay? It's not like that makes you look bad. That's life. That's circle of life. Because just look how many people, Martin Luther King have a mugshot. Okay? So that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, even the person who's supposed to be like a lawyer, allegedly, Phaedra, she's going around doing the alleged scams that they have on her online with her and her husband, and then she's marrying somebody who just got out of jail and all this, and she's supposed to be a lawyer, and then we have this beautiful supermodel, and then every time we turn around, honey, her storyline is about her man borrowing $15,000-$20,000 for her to start a barbecue rib shop or some kind of club or something. And so he was just saying that, you know, it just makes people look bad, and then the rest of the gay men wear heels. And I'm gay, but I don't wear heels, and I'm not judging, but I'm just saying the image of what, like, if this was the only show that we had to represent across the world, like over in England and Ireland and, you know, Japan, it does make us look bad. Okay, it is not the Huxtables, bitch. Get it? It's for entertainment. We understand it's for entertainment, but it is detrimental to our brand. I'm going to sit down on it, and I'm with him. All right. All right. So the thing is, the contradictory of this all, the contradictory of it all. He said he's never seen the show. So how do you, if you've never seen the show, how do you know it makes black people look bad? Okay, don't sit down on it. Something. Okay. And then Kenya, she's all vague about being pregnant. Bitch, are you pregnant or not? Okay? Are you pregnant or not? And now she like, honey, we gonna have to do it every day now while we on this off season because I got to get pregnant before next season to keep this seat. It's a shame how Bravo have these girls bravoing over these seats, honey. Like they have to slap bitches and throw red wine at bitches and hit bitches with red wine bottles at, high class places. And you have to do this in order to secure your place for next year. And it is just unbelievable. I can't breathe. Okay, so Marlo comes out. And then she started fighting with Kenya, which Kenya won this round. Oh my God, I don't know what they're going to do next week. But Kenya won this round. She was like, bitch, you can't spell. I know you've been taking snapshots and you're blackmailing Nene, honey, and Nene didn't know it. And she was sitting on her tutu, honey, and she didn't know. And Nene uncrossed her leg at this point because she gets real hood sometimes. I love Nene, but she can get hood, not hood, hood. Okay? I enter Nene, bitch. Okay? So she was like, actually, I didn't like Marlo dating the man after me. And then, but now I'm dating Greg and all this stuff. So it was so much. And it's like, you don't expect this for people. And when I say of a certain age, I mean even over 30. And you're 20 years over 30 and we're dealing with this shit? Really? It's really unbelievable. And then, whatever Nene says goes. That's just how life is. Whatever she says goes. So when Portia checked her about, you brought me on the show to build me up, and then you say I should get kicked off. Or freaking frack. I didn't say that, and then they started showing reruns, and now she was like, I didn't say fire. Whether you said $2 plus $2 or 2 plus 2 pesos, bitch, we still end up with 4. Even Andy got into it. He was baffled. He was like, bitch, you did say that. Everybody said you said that. I didn't say that. It's like, I don't know what that personality is, but it's so not cute. What I think Nene should do is sell her clothes on QVC. Let's just close this tags. It's too much, honey. You the model for it, which I love it. Being a model for your own clothes, that's fierce, bitch. That is fierce. But it's too much work. It's just too much work. It's work you don't have to do. Just sell it on QVC. You already have the name. You have the platform. And use that, the Housewives of Atlanta be in your marketing. And just like, and then teach Sheba Sheree how to Dougie, bitch. Get these millions, honey. Because if I were on a show and I was selling this jacket, bitch, I would be on QVC, honey. Yes, red inside, bitch. Holler at a player when you see me on the street. So I would be selling these on QVC. And I wouldn't be doing no boutique because that's too much overhead, honey. I'm going to bring these clothes with me in this trunk of this Range Rover. And I'm going to sell them at QVC while Sheba Sheree is in the fashion district in Los Angeles selling joggers. Child, I've never seen it. It's like Mahalia Jackson doing booty shake music. I've never seen it. All right, if you guys like the video, definitely like, subscribe, and definitely pass it on to a friend, okay? Like I said, this is our 10th year of the Housewives reunion, and they gave it to us the way we liked it. I've been following the girls for 10 years, and I moved from Atlanta to California, and I'm still following them. Not a lot of people, when you ask around, you're like, oh my God, are you watching the Housewives of Atlanta? They look at you like you're speaking Yiddish. In California. So I don't know what the ratings are. I'm not saying like they're extinct or they don't exist, but most of the people here, if you're asking like, hey, have you ever heard of the Housewives of Atlanta? They're like, we've heard of them. Honey, they like Kenya's husband. We ain't never seen that shit. All right, well, I'll see you guys next time. I'm watching it next week, and I'm going to do a recap next week, and I hope to see you, all right? Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you. Peace, love, hair grease, and red wine bottles, and mug shots. All right, I'll see you guys later. Love you. Peace.